Hello. It is Monday, still morning, 11:35. I'm on my way to the VA hospital to get enrolled in healthcare. I do have TRICARE through Brian because he's active duty, but they don't cover chiropractic care, and my back really needs chiropractic care. My back is better today than it was yesterday, but it does still hurt. Hopefully, with the recent news and scandal about the VA healthcare system in the media, hopefully they have made some changes for the better and things will be more streamlined and more well organized than they were before. Fingers crossed. For breakfast this morning I had 2 cinnamon rolls. I know, not my idea. My husband made them. There was 2 cans in the refrigerator, so did he make 10 of them? I don't know who had what, but there was 2 cinnamon rolls left for me when I woke up I got up at about 9 something, but by the time I got ready and got downstairs and everything, it was like 10, so I ate 2 of those. They're 140 calories each, so 280 calories for breakfast. Not a nutritious breakfast, but it is what it is. I brought my Camelback water bottle and an apple that I sliced up and put in a Tupperware bowl in my purse. So I'm going to have that a little later. For right now, for lunch, even though I did just eat an hour and a half ago, I am going to stop at Taco Bell, get a chicken burrito for 400 calories. Yeah, I don't have anything planned for dinner tonight. In fact, I need to do some meal planning and some grocery shopping today. It was actually kind of dumb for me to ask Brian for it to be my day off because it was originally supposed to be a shared day, but I did want to sleep in this morning. I could have just asked to sleep in. Since it was a shared day, one of us would have had to get up anyway. Pretty stupid, really, on my part, but whatever. Because I'm absolutely not going to get any time to myself or, like, relaxation time today. But it is what it is, and he's taking care of the kiddos, so whatever. Gotta tell myself that, whatever. Yeah, so anyway, need to go to the commissary, need to meal plan. And I think that's about it. I do need to work on my my homework. I have one written assignment due on Tuesday night, but although the subject matter is a little bit more intensive in this course, the workload does not seem so far to be as intensive as the last one, because the last one I had to actually write essays in APA format and so forth. With this one, I don't believe that the assignments have to be in any kind of format or any kind of crazy stuff like that, although I do still have to put references or citations or whatever if I do use such things. So, anywhoozles, I'm going to get to driving. I have about 45-minute drive to the hospital, plus, like I said, I'm going to stop at Taco Bell, and I'm going to stop at Burger King to get a diet caffeine-free Coke, because they're the only ones, drive-through rides, that have the Coke Freestyle machine. You might have seen these big, red, futuristic-looking Coke machines. They're called the Coke Freestyle machines, and they have every freaking combination of Coca-Cola soda brand sodas that you can think of, and so that's the only place that you can get a diet caffeine-free fountain Coke. Ugh. Yeah. So I'm going to stop there and get a soda. Well, I'm out of there. It's almost 3 o'clock. I've been out of there for a little while. I'm sitting in the Burger King parking lot. I got my diet decaffeinated cherry Coke. And my back is not feeling very good. Feeling a little sorry for myself, having a little pity party because my back hurts, obviously, and because you know, today's my day off and I have to be doing all this stuff that I don't want to do, you know, so I gotta get out of that mindset with myself. And of course, somebody has to pull up right beside me when I'm vlogging. How awkward. Alright, anyway, yeah, you know, I gotta change my attitude on this. How do you do that? Well, I'm gonna talk it out with my friends on YouTube. Okay, so I'm feeling sorry for myself that I have to do the stuff that I don't want to do on my day off. But it is actually better to do it this way, because if it was a shared day, then I would feel even more stressed, because then I would feel like, oh my gosh, I have to get back. Oh my gosh, I gotta be in a hurry. Oh my god, like I do every other day. That's not my day off. So that's true. This day I can take as long as I need to, as long as I want, and I don't have to feel like in such a hurry. And because he's on leave, you know, this isn't like my only day off I'm going to have all week like it usually would be. You know, it's, you know, I have time. A lot of these days off that I'm going to have while Brian's on leave, though, are going to be spent doing this, because I have to come do blood work one day. I have to get copies of records. I have to go, what did I just say? Did I say I had to go get labs drawn? I don't know what I said. And then my initial appointment is on the 2nd with my primary care doctor, which I don't even need to see them. This is all just a runaround, just so I can see who I really need to see, which is a chiropractor and physical therapy. But this is the moment that I need to stop, take a deep breath, and count my blessings. I am fortunate enough to have free health care because I am partially disabled and because my husband is in the military. That is a blessing. I am blessed that I live in a modern country in which I can go get medical care. I am thankful that I did not have to wait in a waiting room all day long like I had expected to. I'm thankful that I got a chiropractor's appointment today, even though I have to pay $40 out of pocket. At least it's not $50. Right? Okay, I feel better now. You feel better? I feel better. Okay, so I'm going to go to this cool-looking thrift shop that I saw on the way up here. Even though my back is hurting, I want to try to do something a little bit enjoyable for myself today. So I'm going to hop in there and see what's up. And then I have to go to the pharmacy to pick up a refill for my estrogen patch, and then I have to go to the release of information to try to put in a request for a copy of my records for this VA hospital. And then I have to make a meal plan at some point between there for the next week, and then I have to go to the commissary, get the groceries, take the groceries home, and then I have my appointment at 5 o'clock with the chiropractor, and then that's it. And then I can go home, and today's Monday. My assignment's due tomorrow night, so I better work on my assignment tonight. And then when the kids go to bed, me and Mr. Hubby get to watch the series premiere of the last season of True Blood. We didn't watch it last night because I got too tired and he was upstairs and whatever, so we can watch that later. And I'll show you guys the thrift shop if there's anything cool to look at. It's been raining on and off here, but it's not raining now. This is the thrift shop. I don't know how many great deals I'm going to find in here. Okay, well, I'm willing to admit when I'm wrong. I'm going to have a little thrift shop haul for you guys a little bit later in the vlog. I did find a good deal. A couple of them. You'll see. It is almost 4 o'clock right now, and I'm on the other side of town from where I live. I had planned on running some errands on base before my chiropractic appointment, but it looks like that's not going to happen. I need to find a little girl's room soon, drinking all this soda, and I guess I'll probably stop and get something to eat, because I'll probably be going to the commissary after I go to the chiropractor's office. So I guess I'm just going to head that way to that side of town, and I'll stop and try to get something healthy to eat. Go to the bathroom. Well, that was well worth $40, I think. It is 5:45. That is the most intensive chiropractic visit I've ever had in my life. I had a young-looking Asian chiropractor. I've never seen him before, obviously. He says he's 38. He's been a chiropractor for 6 years. He worked on my back on that chiropractic table that drops you, like, boom, 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 like, for at least a half an hour. Crazy. He didn't do the twisty thing that I kind of wanted. I didn't ask for it ahead of time, but I think that it's quite a bit better. He said that one of my lumbar vertebrae were twisted to the, was it twisted to the left or the right? I think it was twisted to the right, and so my left hip was rotated back, so that was pulling on my right side of my hip and that side, and then my mid-back that I've been having problems with ever since I had Lexi. He said that there was a few of those vertebrae that were twisted a little bit to the left. So we shall see. It was really, really freaking hard for me to get up off that table, because like if my legs aren't right or whatever, that puts a lot of pressure on your low back, and like it hurt really bad. So I was like, oh my god, this was a waste. I feel worse now. But then like I got up and I started walking around, and he told me to bend over, you know, and try to touch my toes, and I did, and I was like, wow. And then I sat down and I did like this, which when I've been doing that for the last week, I've had pain in my tailbone when I put my head down. It still feels a bit sore and tight right now, but he said hopefully within 2 days I should be feeling better. So I am hoping. Okay, so I've got a little over an hour before the commissary closes, so I got to get down there to get some groceries, and yeah. Alright, well, I'm finally home. It's after 8. Kids are in bed. Baby was still asleep last time I looked because she's still in her swaddle transition, and tonight's the first night out of the swaddle. She hasn't had her arms swaddled for a couple weeks. She's still awake. But, yeah. She's been in bed for like 45 minutes and she's still awake. Oh well, she's got to get out of that swaddle sometime. Alright, so here's my haul from the thrift store. Some of you moms might recognize this. These are Stride Right toddler shoes. I have one pair of size 6.5, kind of patent leather, not patent leather, but leather walking shoes. These are all size 7s. So we got sandals, white dress shoes, black dress shoes, another pair of off-white dress shoes, and then kind of a walking shoe. And then these are 7.5s. Got like a kind of an open walking shoe, regular kind of walking shoe, and black dress shoe. And then these are all 8s. Got a kind of a suede-ish brown leather with detailing on it. Kind of dressier kind of shoe, walking shoe, dress shoe, and kind of regular walking shoe slash kind of a little bit dressy for maybe a dress or something. Okay, so New, these shoes are about between $20 to $30 or more per pair. And I got all 13 pairs of these shoes after tax for $48. That would be enough to buy you 2 pairs of these shoes new. So I'm really happy with that. Lexi's definitely going to have her pick of shoes once she starts toddling around. It won't be too long. And I also have a whole lot of other shoes that I kept from the other girls too. The main reason why I got these, other than, so many of them anyway, other than them being such a terrific deal, is that I'm very confident that I can sell these shoes for at least what I bought them for. You know, unloading each pair of these shoes for $3 a piece, I don't think is going to be hard. So that's why I invested in them. So, very nice. And my husband's over here doing something. Making something delicious that I cannot eat. That's Texas taco dip. What are you doing?
I think you just described what I'm doing.
What are you doing right now?
Well,
Smart ass.
I'm getting ready to shred this avocado. What I do is I take fresh avocado that's just ripe, a certain kind of ripeness, not too ripe and it's not too new or whatever, so I can shred it. It looks a lot like, kind of looks like lettuce when you do that, and just one layer of the dip.
So instead of making guacamole, you shred avocado. Has anybody ever heard of that, shredded avocado?
It definitely has a very distinctive
family recipe.
flavor. Yeah, because if you make it into guacamole, it'll completely change and it'll taste like guacamole.
Change the consistency, change
Change
the
the
flavor.
consistency, exactly. It really is a hint of a flavor in the dip. It's, you know, most people wouldn't even realize it was in there. I know my dad told me many times he'd made this and he told people that there was avocado in it and they were like, really? I didn't know that. So
yeah, so he's just got one layer of refried beans down there mixed with some banana peppers chopped up with some banana pepper juice. We usually use jalapeno, but that's not too good on the digestive system. And then some sour cream with taco mix.
See, this is
taco
how you know,
seasoning.
This is how you know that it's the right ripeness, because it literally just comes right off of the...
Yeah, Mama got some good avocados, huh?
Yeah, that's perfect. Because if it's not ripe enough, it'll be stuck. And you won't get anything off.
And
of
if it's too ripe, it'll be all brown or...
It just won't, and it won't taste right at all either.
And it won't. You couldn't even take it out in one piece like that if it was too ripe.
Right.
You want it to give just a little bit, not squishing too much and not be rock hard either. Shut up, Solon. Shut up.
He has to go.
Shut up.
He's telling us.
Hello. It's 10:30. Time to go to bed. What a busy day. I was gone today, I think, for longer than I've been gone away from my kids in a long time. Because I left at like 11:30 and I didn't get back till like 7:30 and my kids were like, "Where were you, Mommy? You were gone all day." Felt good though, because I felt like they missed me. Which their daddy's girls, so, you know, they love on me, but I don't get to get missed very often. My back is hurting a little. It feels a little bit stiffer, a little bit worse than it did right after the adjustment. But I'm hoping to rest on it tonight and hopefully it'll be better tomorrow. It was better this morning than it was yesterday, so fingers crossed. Baby finally got to sleep like an hour after Brian put her to bed. I pray that she sleeps through the night and sleeps till at least 7:30 in the morning. Please, 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 please. Because I really want to sleep. As far as eating goes, it's funny that I talked about in yesterday's vlog, you gotta plan ahead or else you end up at McDonald's, and then I ended up at McDonald's and I didn't even remember saying that until I was editing the vlog tonight to post. because I didn't necessarily plan ahead. I brought water, I brought an apple sliced up. I did eat that apple in between my lunch and my dinner, but I made the healthiest choice that I could reasonably make at McDonald's. I showed it to you, but it was the bacon ranch salad. I used half the packet of dressing, not the whole thing. You know, you'd think they'd have more choices at McDonald's. They only had Italian, balsamic, regular ranch, and Southwest. I would have preferred and appreciated a light ranch, but whatever. Hindsight, though, that bacon ranch salad, it's just got lettuce, some cherry tomatoes, some shredded cheese, some bacon, and then I added the grilled chicken. Next time I'll just get a regular side salad because I don't think that comes with cheese. I think it just, yeah, no cheese because it's only 20 calories, they say, for the whole thing. So I get 1 or 2 side salads, add the ranch, half a packet of ranch, and grilled chicken, and then that would have only been, it would have been less anyway. It would have been less. Because I tried to take the bacon off, but, you know, there's still some left in there. Anyhow, lesson learned on that one. But I think that was like the best thing I could have gotten there. And then the chicken burrito, no, that wasn't very healthy. I probably should have tried to be as good as I could, as early as I could in the day, but I did not expect to be gone that long. You know, just happened that way. Overall, I would have been on my calories today, except for the fact that I did have some Texas taco dip that Brian made. I grabbed a handful of scoops, didn't measure, had a serving of the dip. Those Fritos scoops are very high in calories, so I would expect I ate probably about 200 calories worth, somewhere around there. And then I did have my ice cream. So I'm at about 1,400 for the day. Not horrible. Did stop myself, didn't gorge on it, but I should not be allowing myself to overeat. I'm restricting my calories. I've got a plan. I'm supposed to be sticking to the plan, not going rogue. Okay? So, wish I hadn't necessarily given in on that, but overall pretty good. I did weigh 194 again this morning, so I think I've shed the water weight, shed the bulk of food, still having to deal with the actual weight gain consequence of the indulgence day. So I expect that I'll be right around 194 tomorrow, I think. I might even be higher than I was today. Might be a little bit lower. We'll just have to see what happens, you know. Sometimes my body just does a crazy thing where it stays the same exact weight for quite a few days in a row. So it's exciting to see what will happen. How about that haul of baby shoes? Can you freaking believe that? $48 for 13 pairs of shoes. It's crazy. So happy with that. I've got to get those put away before the kids get into them and do who knows what they're going to do tomorrow. I'm just trying to remember if there's anything else I needed to tell you. Oh, I think that's about it. Tomorrow's Brian's day off. It's Tuesday. We don't have anything planned. It's Tasty Tuesday tomorrow. And I was going to do some chocolate, or what do they say? It was on Pinterest as like a little way to do make little butterflies with pretzels and chocolate or something with the girls. Don't know if I'm going to do that. I'll see if we have some Jell-O. We might do some fun little Jell-O molds or something like that for Tasty Tuesday. Today was Make Something Monday, but I wasn't here to do it, and so I guess they didn't do any arts and crafts really. So that's that. And then that's it. Hopefully tomorrow will be a low-key day. I'll be able to do my paper. I have to do my paper. It's due tomorrow night. It's not really a paper. I'm not going to call it a paper because I'm not going to blow it out of proportion in my mind. It's just a written assignment. I have to define like 2 words, and then I have to define some other, then I have to like define critical thinking for myself or something. So it's like no big deal. I can get that done tomorrow, and that's it. So words of wisdom tonight are, this reminds me of Miss Julie Janae when she said, "Where there's a will, there's a way." She is right. This is along those lines. If it is important to you, you will find a way. If it's not, you'll find an excuse. So, are you going to find a way, or are you going to find an excuse? Which one's it going to be? I'm going to find a way. Dang it. Tried to find a way today, and I did pretty well staying on those calories, but slipping down the slope. Alright, so that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and you'll see me tomorrow.